This episode of The Young Turks is brought to you by Squarespace.
Thomas Hackbarth is 58 years old. He's a lawmaker in Minnesota, and he's hanging out in a parking lot at 5 p.m., and he's got a gun with him. So this is already a little weird, but it gets weirder because the parking lot is of a Planned Parenthood.
He's got a loaded pistol at a loaded handgun at a Planned Parenthood.
Yes, and so now the cops know that because they saw him earlier walking around with the gun in his hand. So he gets back in his car, waits a little bit, and then leaves. And as he leaves, the cops pull him over and go, "Whoa, what are you doing?" And now, of course, the cops approach them with their guns drawn because they already saw that he had his weapon, and obviously in a very questionable place. And it turns out he is against abortion, among other conservative positions that he holds as a lawmaker. But he says, no, this has nothing to do with any of that, and he can't believe that he got caught up in this wild coincidence, and I might even believe him.
Yeah, he says, by the way, I think the gun was just in his waistband. I don't think he was carrying it, just to be fair to Thomas Hackbarth. But I love an explanation which is essentially, no, don't be silly. I wasn't going to shoot an abortion doctor. I was going to shoot the girl I had coffee with yesterday. It's just a misunderstanding.
He's recently divorced, and apparently he was trying to get with this girl, and he was waiting for her to show up. Now, he says he wasn't going to shoot her. He said, he just always carries the gun with him just in case, and it had nothing to do with the girl showing up, etc. But his excuse there tipped me off to like, this guy's dangerous. He said, it's not like I was some sort of jealous boyfriend waiting for her.
Yeah.
And I thought, oh, okay, that sounds like that's what you were.
So he's got the fully loaded gun. He's at the abortion clinic, and he walks around the block looking for this woman because he was worried about her safety. Isn't that right?
Yeah. Well, first of all, she's not there, okay? And second of all, I'm worried about her safety too, because you're walking around in the parking lot with a gun in your waistband looking for her.
Yeah, and here's the great thing. He'd met the woman online, right? Mm-hmm. This was on November 16th. He had coffee with her on November 15th and asked her to dinner, but she told him she couldn't make it because of a commitment she had with a friend in the Highland Park area. And then he said he felt she might have been seeing a man instead. This girl he had coffee with, who he met online, she says she can't make it. And he's like, no, I thought she might have been seeing a guy instead. So I took my gun, drove to a parking lot, and walked around looking for her. But it's not like I'm a jealous ex-boyfriend.
No, Ben, as you described the story, I became more and more convinced. Oh, thank God the cops found him.
Totally.
I believe him when he says, oh, damn, that was Planned Parenthood. I had no idea. My bad, right?
Yeah.
Picked the wrong place to stalk a woman with a gun.
Yeah.
But when he says that, look, she told me it was a female, but when I found out it was a man, I just wanted to go make sure she was okay with my gun. Well, she said she was hanging out with the guy. Why do you have to make sure he's... Oh, this guy's dangerous, man.
This guy's dangerous. She went to coffee with you. She doesn't want to go out with you. She's with somebody else. You can't bring a gun and go stop her. This guy needs to get out of office, and this story's not going to go away. He picked up his gun, and there haven't been any charges. But you need to keep your eye on Thomas Hackbarth. He's Hackbarth. He's bad news. He's dangerous. And again, the explanation is worse than the original charge.
Absolutely.
New sponsor at the Young Turks, Squarespace. They help you build websites. They've got 24/7 support, and they've built some of the largest websites in the world.
They have an iPhone app, so you can edit your website on the go.
TYT promo code, 10% off for the life of your order. Squarespace.